Welcome back, everybody. This is Matt from Matt Hates Horror Games, and I have unfortunate news. So I tried to finish this Let's Play yesterday, and I did. But unfortunately, my footage got corrupted, and I lost the episode. So I'm playing through where we left off, but just due to the way that things played out, it's no longer going to be completely genuine. I don't have... Oh, geez, that still spooked me. Whew. Yeah, I'm not going to have a completely genuine reaction to a lot of stuff anymore because I already played through, I already beat it, and I saw the end of the game, and my shit got corrupted somehow, or not corrupted, it bugged. My software literally bugged, and I don't even have a recoverable file. So there was quite literally nothing I could do about it. And so I'm gonna try to just talk a little bit, because as it stands, I pretty much have everything figured out, and it's oh, I need to record this. It's obviously less than ideal that this happened, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of talk about my thoughts on what happened, because what happened was really cool. Although I will say the part coming up next is definitely my least favorite part of this game. I played through a lot of it and I really appreciated it a lot. I really liked the school stuff. That was a lot of fun for me. I thought that the school stuff was probably some of the best stuff. But the part coming up next, if I get frustrated and stuck again, don't be surprised, because the next part coming up really is a frustrating area, and I'm not particularly keen on it. I think that the part coming up next is one of the more frustrating, if not the most frustrating. I mean, it's the end of the game, so of course it's going to be more frustrating. But I found a lot of it to be just I feel like it lost a little bit of what it had built and turned it into something that it takes some of the fear and turns it in a direction that I wasn't super big on. So yeah, we're going into the caves now. We're gonna rescue Lynn, and
Jess,
it's gonna be interesting to play through this again. And I don't know. I talked about this in my failed recording. I plan on doing a review on this game. I plan on doing a review in this game in full. I'm going to do more research and kind of look into some of the stuff that I missed, and maybe some of the thematic stuff that happens, because maybe playing through the ending again will give me some insight. But at this current time, the ending has me a little bit perplexed, and I'll talk about it when we get there. So for now, let's just enjoy the ride again. But yeah, I wanted to be honest. I didn't want to fake anything, and unfortunately, that my options were pretend to play again, or just be honest and upfront. And being honest and upfront was it seemed a lot more. I still laugh at that. So if you fall, I don't know how many fucking feet, and then what? What? What just happened? What killed me?
I can still see her. Jess, Lynn. Her name is Lynn.
Did the thing fall on me? That's hilarious. I lost my train of thought because of that. Yeah, I know. No, I remember what I was saying. I didn't want to pretend. I didn't, because the scares are. I'm no longer going to be surprised as much. I'm not going to be able to genuinely react to a lot of the stuff that's happening. It's going to be. It's difficult for me to. Yeah. It was a hard decision. Because my decision was pretend or be honest. And in a situation like this, being honest seems like the much better idea. Pretending to be scared and then playing through and clearly knowing what I'm doing and like trying to manufacture, you know, all that stuff. It didn't seem right. It would have been unfair completely. So I did not want to do that to you guys. Oh God.
Find Lynn.
Oh
Nothing matters but Lynn.
Shit, y'all. So, yeah. So I'm not playing on the same file right now. What happened was, like I said, my file got corrupted, or not even necessarily corrupted, just full on deleted, and I lost it. So I had to start. I didn't. Fucking hell. I didn't start a completely new file. What I did was, you can play through this game in chapters, and that's what I did. I chose the chapter that was closest to where I got held up, and okay, cool. And I just restarted from there. I played a little bit. Like, I think I was. The start of this chapter was like maybe 5 minutes from where we left off, which was nice. But I have to completely play through this this area again, my least favorite area in the game. But now that I know what I'm doing, it's not going to take as long, hopefully. So I can kind of just comment on Okay. I'm just going to kind of do a lot of the same stuff that I did. I saw that guy running at me last time and I climbed up, but I'm not really sure what to do otherwise in that situation. Okay. So I have to be very careful with my battery usage here, because last time I was able to, I had so many batteries. I was able to use, like, I went through, I don't know how many batteries, countless batteries last time. And now, unfortunately, I have, like, as we've seen, I have one battery and one bandage. And I needed way more than that last time. So we'll see how this goes for me, because I have my doubts. So, yeah. This part was very frustrating for a number of reasons, and I'll go into them. But because I kind of know where I'm going now, hopefully I won't need as much night vision as I needed before. I needed a lot, because we're in a cave system, so there's really obviously there's going to be a lot of dark spots. And this part is a weird loop-de-loop that I actually completely fucked up. I think there's somebody behind this door. Or not. Maybe it's this door. Okay, it's locked. But somebody starts to chase you here. There he is. So you got to go the other way. And so you can hide there. That's right. I'm going to have to botch this again. So I gotta go this way. It's a lot of it's a lot of dark, which is, yeah, cool. Yeah, so now I got somebody chasing me through the dark hallways, which is always less than ideal, but you know, what more can you do, really? Except hide. So, I don't honestly remember how I got through this part, but we're gonna get through it together, I guess, again. So I think he's gonna come through here. And then once he's kind of on this general area, we're probably gonna go ahead and bounce. Oh, he came from a wildly unexpected exit. Oh wait, no, so I came from that way, so now that he's on the other side, I can run this way. And we'll be okay. No, that's wrong. I had it backwards. So I need to go this way. He's going to be on the other side. So what's my option here? See, he's right there. So if he's maybe toward my left, I can run to the right. And then I think that escapes him. Let's just go ahead and try that. Yeah, I think he's behind me, so I'm able to run down now. There's apparently an achievement for not hiding, which is pretty cool. All right, so this is, yeah. I don't think he's gonna come up behind us, but yeah, there's like a weird baby puzzle that you got to do. Let's go ahead and record this baby. Yeah, I think that we escaped him. He didn't come up behind here last time, so I'm gonna assume that we're fine, but I'll just move this back. Oh wait, actually no. There's something down here that I want now that I think about it. I believe, yeah, there's a bandage. I would prefer a battery, but you know, what can you do? You can only hope. Honestly, if this one fails again, I'm gonna fucking scream. My software has never done that before. It just bugged. Like, as it was rendering, not even rendering, like as it was preparing to put the file into the correct spot, it failed, and the raw data completely is not even, like, it wasn't turned into a file at all, and the raw data that is stored completely lost itself, which was just, oh man, I could have screamed. There's a thing over there. Basically, that note over there talks about Ezekiel, and I would read it, but it completely derailed what my original theory is on the ending, so that's why I'm not going to bother reading it. And also, I just don't feel like, again, it wouldn't be, doing all this stuff again wouldn't necessarily be genuine. This is purely for the completionist. If you want to sit there on my stuff, hopefully I can kind of go through some stuff again. But yeah, like, as you can see, there's so much night vision involved that it's endlessly frustrating, and I keep getting bandages instead of fucking batteries. So there will be some nuance with the fact that I pretty much have to be really careful with my battery usage. And so be careful, little eyes, what you see. Yeah. So there's a really wild scene coming up that I didn't really get a chance to talk about, so we'll have some fun with that. I will say though, it is actually a bit more unsettling knowing that I don't have my batteries, so I really have to. Oh, this part, man, I'm actually really glad that I can. Oh yeah, this is fucking creepy.
What have you done to Lynn? Where is she?
Yeah, this is really creepy. So we find out that this creature person, actually this person rather. Yeah, I'll just let him talk. Her rather. It's a woman.
It will burn this world.
Where's Lynn?
Welcome her, infant lord, naked, hiding nothing. I lay down this mess.
You crazy motherfucker!
I show
Where
my
is she?
true face.
Your true face is a weird mask lady. I don't get it. Like, so, oh Jesus. So, yeah, you run now. You're a running man, and
We make this right.
you gotta do some. Oh yeah, you gotta do some running stuff. You gotta do some jumping stuff. Oh, not really sure what happened there, but I don't think that happened the last time I played. Oh, hey, look at that, full battery.
Make this
Sometimes you gotta die strategically, and that was my strategic death, was dying for battery. It's a fine strategy, you know, just dying to live. Sometimes you gotta do it. Sometimes you gotta do it to him! Ah, fuck you. See, luckily, for anyone who doesn't know me, my memory is, garbage, and I honestly probably will forget how I got through some of this stuff, so I'll probably get, I honestly, you know what, for the fun of it, I'm gonna go ahead and guarantee I will get spooked again. There will be a genuine spook that happens. There's not a battery in here for me? Like, come on now.
Watch.
So, yeah, this part is very dark, which is, I mean, and by dark, I mean, like, literally, actually, not bright dark. But I do know how to solve this puzzle now, which will make it, like, faster. Before, it took me a hot minute to figure out, but I solved it eventually. So, yeah, there's that person there. But gotta do that. And then they come, crouch underwater. They don't see you. I think I'm behind a wall now, so I should be fine. They're facing the other way. Come through here. Man, the last time that I did this, so you see that big splotch down at the bottom right there? That was like at one point the direct center of my screen, and it made it so annoying. So yeah, yeah, you gotta go under here. And I think I should be safe. Like, I don't think they'll see me behind here if I stand up here. And then I gotta run. Yeah, so I had to turn off this electricity, and then you just kind of go through here. And then there's like a weird jump puzzle. Can I make it? Oh, really? Come on, man. I gotta do that over again. Are you shitting me? Okay, cool. That's exciting. Okay, where am I? There we go. See, that's where a lot of my complaint here comes from, is the timing is so much faster in this one, because you've really got to, like, I don't see how anybody could do this one without a death, which, I mean, it's a horror game, you're supposed to die, but there is the frustrating part of, you know. Alright, so just hide down here again. They're not gonna see you, they're gonna pass by. Pass back up. So yeah, this will be more of a walkthrough than a let's play this episode. And maybe as a, oh, well, that made a lot of noise, so they're gonna hear that. But, yeah, this is gonna be more of a walkthrough, because, again, I know what I'm doing now. I lost the element of surprise in a lot of the stuff, which is, it's really unfortunate. This, you know, obviously the channel is called Matt Hates Horror Games, but after I beat it, I lost the ability to hate it because I won. I beat the game. I did. I like, and if you don't know, for me that's a huge accomplishment. I struggle immensely with horror games. Okay, I was gonna say, am I stuck? The fuck is going on here? Horror games to me are, and I was gonna say they always have been, but or they always were, but they always have been. They are not something that I'm not good at them for the most part. So when I was able to beat this one, I was extremely excited because, I mean, I went into this with the full intention of beating it, and obviously I'm still, I mean, like I said, I did beat it, but
What did you do to her?
Actually, I don't think I ever went this way. That's gonna hurt me, isn't it?
You can't keep a secret from yourself.
Nope, there's nothing over here for me, so what you do here is... No. Okay. Oh, did I just fuck this up, actually? There we go. I was gonna say, whoops. It's another track puzzle. And luckily I know where to go from the other points, but it took me a while, this next part coming up. It was freaky because I didn't know where I was going, but now that I know where I'm going, I'll be able to just get through it without a problem. But I couldn't find the exit before, and it made me very angry. Not here. You'll see here in a second. But yeah, there's kind of a lot of cheap shots. Like this. Actually, I never did this. I just took a leap of faith and died last time, so I'm wondering what will happen. I wonder if there's gonna be a spook here, because before I just jumped down. Yeah, I fell this time. Or I jumped this time, rather. Camera up and light on. Is there a battery for me? There is not. So we are back at the
God doesn't love you. Not like I do.
hello, you. So yeah, I think I died at this part. No, I did. Yeah, there's like 2 ways you can go, and I think one is right and one is wrong. I'm gonna do this to save some battery. I think the person is crawling behind me and it's kind of creepy, but for the most part, you just gotta kind of crawl. And then I took the left path and lived, so I'm gonna do that again. And if it doesn't work again, then it might just be random, but we'll see. Because last time something came, yeah. So you'll want to go this way. Okay. And then yeah, there's like a walk puzzle here. And then one of them breaks. I think it's this one breaks. And then you'll want to just run toward the light and be careful because there will be enemies in here. But this is the way you want to go. You go over that way, and you just gotta haul ass. It's pretty tense if you don't know where you're going. I died here a good handful of times, but so there's a path here that I didn't see. There was a path there that I totally missed, and it really fucked me up. And yeah, the water. I was really mad because I hate water. I really don't like water. And the cave aesthetic was already so claustrophobic that it was really frustrating and scary to me. But and that's why I really didn't want to give you guys something fake. I would rather just talk through it and play through the last of the game with you guys, because the amount of fear and the level of like tension, I couldn't there's no way I could have matched that unorganically. And I'm never going to bullshit. That's a promise. Any frustration that I experience, I want it to be for real. I don't want like fake jumps. That's to me super cheesy. I wouldn't want somebody to do that for me. I would want somebody's genuine reaction to something. So that's what you're getting. and hopefully, hopefully it works out for you. And I believe me, if you guys are frustrated that if you're frustrated that it didn't work for me, I not only do I understand your feelings, I experienced the same. I actually am lost here now I think about it. All right, I just gotta jump up. Yeah, believe me, fuck, come on. Believe me, I not only sympathize, I feel a little bit more because I had to go through all this stuff. I'm going through all this stuff twice, and that sucks for everyone involved. And again, of all the, I don't need a band-aid. Fuck, I needed a battery. Of all the times that it could have failed, the last episode was probably the worst one. All the other episodes I probably could have, I could have done again and just played through them and it would have been fine. But the fact that I'm missing my genuine reaction to the ending is deep. I'm genuinely pretty mad. Like, I'm not mad. I am upset about it. It sucks a lot. I mean, I can't lie about that. It is bad. It was not a fun situation, and I can't imagine that it's, good news for you guys either. So, I'm hoping to just blow. Oh yeah, so this is where things get really strange, and I'm excited about it. But also, I'm a little confused. So, okay, that thing stole my camera, right? I no longer have my camera. So, I want that. This is where things got a little strange for me. Also, look at all this, like, there's just people fucking. There's a lot of sexing going on in here. It trips me out. And this is where I get confused, and this is where I'm going to do some research for the review. They don't want the Antichrist to be born, but they're always fucking and killing babies. Yeah. Okay. So, this turns into this thing with Jessica.
I'm beating you. Get off. Get off me. Stop.
You have to tell me.
Off of me.
Not unless you answer.
No.
Fine. Then you have to give up. If you say I win, I'll let you up.
Okay.
You have to say it.
You win, okay?
You're such a pushover, Blake.
The frustration, like, there's a lot of weird themes that I'm not really 100% sure about here. So, that, I don't know, it's all really strange. The whole game you're kind of led to believe that Blake is the bad guy, in the case of Jessica here. But then this scene feels very much the opposite. Like,
I don't know why you have to be so precious about it.
Did Lynn ask you to ask me?
I asked first. So,
I don't know.
nerd.
Shut up.
You are.
so yeah, like, there's,
She said to ask, didn't she?
Maybe. I don't know. I just wanted to know.
You're a nerd too.
I know.
they never explain what it is. It's, my implication is that, whether or not, Blake likes Lynn. Also, so, interestingly enough, you can't choose, you can only press forward here. I really wish, like, and I think that maybe that's also kind of a theme here. You can only press forward. You don't turn. Like, I'm only pressing forward. I'm not turning my camera. Everything is being done for me here, which I don't know if there's a thematic implication going on with that, but to me there is an implication in the sense that you're being led by Jessica.
You think your parents are home yet?
And you're being led
No.
largely by
What's going
Jessica
on
the
to
entire
laugh at
time.
You think I could come over?
Yeah, sure. Why?
Why what?
Like, why do you want to come over?
I don't know.
Yeah, and then there's also that. Like, there's a lot of weird rapey vibes. You know, sorry if I'm taking it, if that isn't the best wording, but. And then there's this coming scene too.
Jessica,
Oh, sorry.
what are the two of you doing in here?
I'm sorry, Father Loudermilk.
We stayed after school for journal? We were just leaving.
Let's step back into class, please.
Blake?
You're not in trouble yet, Blake. You don't want to get in trouble, do you?
Just stay with me.
I want you two to tell me what you were doing in here. Were you misbehaving?
It's so. This
Do I need
scene
to call
is.
your parents?
Scene is so creepy.
Jessica, do I need to call your father again?
No, please.
I only want us to be friends. Nobody's in trouble yet. Does one of you think you can make this right? Jessica? Jessica, look at me. Will you pray with me? Will you help me make this right?
It's so creepy.
Why don't you go along home, Blake?
Don't go.
Did I interrupt something between you two?
It wasn't like that.
Then what did you want? You won't say? You know, shame is a gift from God to let you know right from wrong. And what you want is very wrong. Go home and pray.
Stay. I want you to stay.
Blake, please. This is awkward enough. Nothing's the matter, but I need you to leave us.
It's
Don't.
it's
Everything's
so weird.
okay. You can leave, young man. Walk away.
Yeah, it's. And then so you do that, and the first thing that you see is responsibility. That's really cool to me. I talked about this in my other one. And so responsibility, Bright, like your character clearly feels guilt due to he feels responsible for this, and obviously I think that we can all pick up what's going on in there. And responsibility is super brightly lit. That's not an accident. And then less brightly lit is respect. So clearly your self-respect is not in the same light as your desire for responsibility, but that's not an accident either. And then you can barely make out perseverance, which the entire game, that's all you've been doing is you've been persevering, you've been going through, you've been really pushing, and you getting toward the end goal. And then kindness, again, you could barely make it out. To me, this one is a little less of a message to me. Like there might be something behind it, but to me, I can't really find where the kindness comes from, other than like your desire to save your wife, which also, I mean, that kind of ties into responsibility. You haven't really been shown too much kindness. You haven't really shown too much kindness, so I'm not really sure what that one is implying here. And then you can't make out any of the other character counts kind of pillars very well, so I think that kind of is that's also intentional. So then you have to run back. Clearly something is going on with Jessica, which again, I think we all know what's going on with that. There's a lot of it brings up religion in two different lights. It's really strange. Both of them are sinister, but in different ways, and I think that's really neat. There's the cult, of course, and then there's Catholicism, which is also portrayed as bad, which, again, the whole, religion bad is not exactly, a... Okay, so then this scene is hard to read, so let me know in the comments what you guys think is going on if you don't already know.
I don't know what you think you saw.
Okay. So then you just gotta run. There's a lot of chaos happening, basically. And I'm not sure... I'm getting... It's hard for me to get a read exactly on what Jessica being in there with you meant. It's difficult to get a beat on for me. it's... I'm not sure if that meant that... Because I think in the last episode I joked about how that one lady is I don't know, I don't know. I don't know what I joked about, but in the past episodes completely. But I might have mentioned that I thought, oh, and here we go. And we found Lynn, and she's pregnant somehow.
How are you pregnant?
Please. I don't want to die here. I don't want our baby to die here.
I won't let them kill you.
So,
We have to get out of here.
yeah. And basically, the end of the world is happening. Which is cool. I think that this was a really neat touch. And I went the wrong way, but... yeah, the end of the game is pretty interesting. There's a lot, like... But I'm fucking lost, apparently. I guess I just need to run this way. There's a lot of themes that I want to explore, and I'm gonna look a bit more into it now that I've completed the game and I can actually sit and think about some stuff rather than focus entirely on whether or not, like my two parts of my brain were kind of going against one another.
As far from this place as we can get.
Yeah.
So now that I've beaten it and I can do this, I can think twice and really give some thought as to what I think some of the stuff means. And then we come in here.
Down here. We have to get inside before the baby comes.
It's too dangerous. You can't.
We can't stay out here. Help me down, please, Blake.
Okay. Jesus. Be careful. Fuck. Man. You okay? I'm coming down.
It hurts.
I'm sorry.
So it's sort of a
I need to lie down.
Back here.
it's a weird metaphor
Oh.
because your character is portrayed to be Jesus in a sense. You're sort of being punished in a way. Yeah, so the Grim Reaper comes, and you gotta run. So I'm almost positive that that person is representative of death. I don't know how else you're supposed to read that, but that's how I read it, is that person is death. Yeah, Jesus Christ, Blake. Look, that... It's so hard to know what is what is a metaphor and what's actually just...
It hurts too much.
I'm fascinated by this ending. I really am. It's truly a unique horror experience. Like, everything is just breaking down. It's pure fucking chaos.
Blake. God, give me voice. God, guide my hand. God, give me voice. God, guide my hand. God, give me voice. God, guide my hand. God, give me
And then it's such a strange thing. Like, I don't know what happens here exactly. The fact that literally the hand of God saves you. I mean, a cross comes from the sky.
Fuck you.
A cross comes from the sky.
God.
But then there's a lot to unpack in this ending, and I'm really excited to look more into it. I'm gonna have to watch some lore videos or something. I really regret not reading as much as I wanted to. I should have read more of the stuff, but just for the sake of time and playthrough, I neglected that, and I regret it as somebody who wants to kind of dig in deep and understands some of the themes and metaphors that I largely am missing out on, to be honest. There's so much that happens.
Oh, shit. Blake.
This is the baby.
Yeah, she's coming soon.
And also,
The chapel! We can take shelter!
this ending is so because there's so much chaos and just destruction happening, but there are no enemies. Like there was that one final running aspect, and also the sort of duality of you were led by Jessica, and now you're sort of in a way doing the same. She says Jesus at like it's. That's why we need to keep going. There is so much religious iconography and imagery and themes and metaphors that I'm largely missing out on. I think that I should have read more. I really do. I regret not reading as much. But, you know, hindsight is 20/20. And, oh, fucking... There we go. I'm like, where the hell am I going here? Alright, and then now So this is another interesting thing. The chapel and the school have that...
Oh, shit.
Now that I think about it.
Shit. Oh.
You need to lie down.
Yeah.
I can't do this.
You can. You can do this.
Oh, God. Something's wrong.
Just keep breathing.
Yeah, something... I mean, you're...
Something's wrong. Ah!
And now comes a part that I'm not actually sure I can put on YouTube, but we'll find out and see if I get removed, because it's pretty graphic.
Oh, fuck! Ah! Oh, God!
Yeah,
Oh, God!
and you can't look away, so I might have to censor that. I'm not sure if that's gonna get me removed. I might just go ahead and censor it just to be safe. But also no umbilical cord is attached.
Oh, Jesus
So-
God. Lynn! Lynn! No. Lynn! No.
Yeah, all that work and Lynn dies.
Lynn! Ah, no.
But yeah, that background is reminiscent of the school, kinda. And at first I thought this was the end of the game. Like, the fade out. I was like, really? It's just gonna end on like that note?
Lynn said
But then
you
this
haven't
happens.
even kissed her yet.
What?
Like in Beauty and the Beast?
Oh, you mean drama. The play. Oh, we're saving for the, like, actual night.
Uh-huh.
We are.
Okay.
We, like, cheek kiss.
So, like, is she your girlfriend? Tell me, or else.
Or else what? Get off.
I got you again.
That's the child, isn't it? My God. They're taking care of my children. But yours,
So I'm just gonna let this play out for you.
I am powerless against. The child's too strong already. You've murdered paradise. God has gone silent. Since the storm, the birth. Who will he have if he destroys us all? Who will he have left to punish? I killed my children. All of them. Every last one. There's no more perfect faith than that. And still, God is silent. Kill that child if you can. If you love anything at all, crush its skull under your heel. I know God doesn't hear dead men, but I expect he answers them.
So yeah, Papanath is like just dead, and so you got your little baby. There's so much to break down, and I'm excited to do more research to this ending. Also, this beautiful ending. You can really see everything for what it is. Also, as I never really liked choir music. It always kind of just like boring. And then this music actually, again, it's actually giving me chills again, which is so cool. But I remember hearing that like this music rather than the tense pounding drums and all that other stuff from the game, to have this music, this beautiful angelic, yeah, the end of the world is, they turn it into this beautiful situation. Also, there's like, it's really wild seeing like these people in the daylight, and then the fucking sun explodes. Oh yeah. So then
Hey, Blake.
then there's this
Try to
too.
find me. Over here.
You end the game in a, again, there's a lot to unpack, and I'm really excited to see what all of this means.
Don't worry.
So, but look at her. She's like, oh, I didn't notice that before. Her throat is slit. Her face is pale.
I'll
She
never-
kind of looks like that one woman.
Never let me go. Now the light has gone away. Savior, listen while I pray, begging thee to watch and keep, and send me quietly to sleep. Watchful Savior, wash away all I've been wrong today. Help me every day to be gentle, gentle, more like thee.
And yeah, that's the end of the game, y'all. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm so sorry that it's endlessly frustrating for me that happened. But I'll make up for it. I'm gonna bring all the energy back. I'm gonna really go into it in this review. I'm gonna do so much research. I'm gonna break down all the stuff that I didn't understand, any of the stuff that you might have missed, any of the stuff that I for sure missed. Make sure you like and subscribe, ring that bell. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm gonna be back with a brand new game. I think I have what I want. I think I have the game that I've decided. So you'll just have to check in for my next one. Thank you all for tuning in. This has been Matt with Matt Hates Horror Games. Y'all are the best. Catch me next week.